TEC Quantum Delta? TEC now supports 14th General Intel Core CPUs. TEC, the leading computer cooling solutions provider, is happy to announce that the latest generation of its TEC solutions, the TEC Quantum Delta? TEC, a CPU water block for extreme cooling made in collaboration with Intel, is now unlocked for the 14th generation of Intel Core desktop CPUs. TEC is thankful to Intel for collaborating to bring this extreme cooling technology to the market. TEC is now taking over and continuing support for the 14th generation with the TEC Delta? TEC integrated Intel Cryo cooling technology software. The list of currently supported CPUs: Intel Core i5-12600K processor, 20M cache, up to 4.90 GHz. Intel Core i5-12600KF processor, 20M cache, up to 4.90 GHz. Intel Core i7-12700K processor, 25M cache, up to 5.00 GHz. Intel Core i7-12700KF processor, 25M cache, up to 5.00 GHz. Intel Core i9-12900K processor, 30M cache, up to 5.20 GHz. Intel Core i9-12900KF processor, 30M cache, up to 5.20 GHz. Intel Core i9-12900KS processor, 30M cache, up to 5.50 GHz. Intel Core i5-13600K processor, 24M cache, up to 5.10 GHz. Intel Core i5-13600KF processor, 24M cache, up to 5.10 GHz. Intel Core i7-13700K processor, 30M cache, up to 5.40 GHz. Intel Core i7-13700KF processor, 30M cache, up to 5.40 GHz. Intel Core i9-13900K processor, 36M cache, up to 5.80 GHz. Intel Core i9-13900KF processor, 36M cache, up to 5.80 GHz. Intel Core i9-13900KS processor, 36M cache, up to 6.00 GHz. Intel Core i5-14600K processor, 24M cache, up to 5.30 GHz. Intel Core i5-14600KF processor, 24M cache, up to 5.30 GHz. Intel Core i7-14700K processor, 30M cache, up to 5.60 GHz. Intel Core i7-14700KF processor, 30M cache, up to 5.60 GHz. Intel Core i9-14900K processor, 36M cache, up to 6.00 GHz. Intel Core i9-14900KF processor, 36M cache, up to 6.00 GHz. The list of compatible CPUs has been expanded from the initial 12 TH Gen Alder Lake and 13 TH Gen Raptor Lake processors to the 14 TH Gen Intel Core CPUs. The software's newest version can be found here. This water block is based on Peltier, thermoelectric cooler, technology and can transport heat using the Peltier effect. Inside the TEC plate, the Peltier effect produces a temperature difference between the two sides by flowing a current through it. This means the cold plate, which is in contact with the CPU, can be lowered to subambient temperatures while the liquid cooling loop cools the hot side of the TEC. It features the signature quantum design, also featured in Velocity products, along with the controller unit. The controller is a separate element intended to be mounted on a nearby 120mm fan mounting inside the case. The control unit can connect and control the loops, pump and fans used to cool the TEC plate, making it even more user-friendly. It is powered exclusively by the Intel Cryo cooling technology, a unique combination of hardware, software, and firmware designed to help unleash extraordinary performance for gamers and those hunting for the highest boost frequencies. The TEC Quantum Delta TEC is made for maximum performance and frequencies during heavy loads on a single core or lighter loads across multiple cores. It is not intended for torture and stress test software that applies heavy synthetic loads across all cores, like Prime 95. The product is built using a purpose-designed large surface flow-through cooling engine with the Intel Cryo cooling technology, bridging aesthetic uniformity and near-silent operation with technological advancements in thermal solutions. The cooler presents an exceptional application of CPU cooling with subambient temperatures by utilizing the thermoelectric cooler TEC plate while continuously monitoring and adjusting temperatures dynamically. This enables it to achieve an ideal operating environment for sustained gaming performance. Availability and pricing. The TEC Quantum Delta TEC is available for order through the TEC webshop and partner reseller network. The TEC Quantum Delta TEC DRGB full nickel has a €572.90 suggested retail price, MSRP, VAT included.